Hi, I'm Oyedeji from Canza, and this is 26 Questions with Oyedeji.
Hi, Oyedeji. Nice to have you today. Thank you so much for taking the time and joining us for this interview. I'm really pumped for this one. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's a sunny day in Lagos, Nigeria, so I'm doing well. It's good.
Awesome. Nice. That's great. So we're having some nice questions from the community. I'm going to ask you 20 questions today. And are you ready for that? Shall we kick it off?
I'm ready. Let's
Okay,
go.
awesome. So let's just jump right in. First question to you is going to be, why did you come up with the name Canza Finance?
Good question. We chose the name Canza Finance because Canza means change in the Hausa language. Majority of our agent network are Hausa people, which are focused in northwestern Nigeria and adjacent Summit, Niger. Canza is immediately recognized term to the people of this region and impactful for how we're transforming through innovation of change finance in emerging economies.
I see. Okay, makes sense. What is the vision and mission of Canza? Could you elaborate on that, please?
Okay, yeah, I can elaborate, no worries. Canza is building the world's largest non-institutional based financial system and transforming the future of Web 3.0 and African decentralized finance. We're developing the right tools, APIs, and applications to assist the growing ecosystem of African fintechs and bridge traditional finance and decentralized finance. As we strive towards our ultimate goal of fully decentralized financial system, today Canza Finance is focused on its crypto on-ramp and off-ramp agent service and progressing towards offering access to DeFi services.
Question number 3. I was exploring your website and I couldn't find any roadmap. Do you have one? Could you share it? I'm curious to know your plans and strategies for 2022.
Yes, we do have a Canza roadmap. We would like to share and break down our targets for quarters in 2022. We have a highlighted version that we will share accordingly. We've created a new Discord channel, really tapping into the gamification and different creative industries and people within that workspace there. So we really want to share a lot of our options within that space, and we're going to go more into depth into the next month. 2022 is going to be a very exciting year, and there'll be many releases from the Canza team of our ecosystem of products.
How big is the Canza team and where are they based? Can you also provide their background?
The Canza team is a global team. We're based in the US, Lagos, Nigeria, and London, England. We have a team of 10 people. We have a global experience in finance, technology, and telecommunications, and product development to help create valuable and impactful products for emerging markets. Yes, my background is within telecommunications and network engineering, as well as my partner, Pascal, the summer. Our development team has work experience with PayPal and other top tech companies within the US. But our financial experts have consultant and banking experience from the top banks such as BNY Mellon, Barclays, KPMG, and a combined 20 plus years of Wall Street and the city experience.
Nice. Okay, moving on. There's a fierce competition in the finance industry. How will Canza Finance deal with its rivals? And do you have details to guide your users to you?
Yeah, fintechs and projects toward the financial industry are fiercely competitive, as we know. I agree. When focused on emerging markets, fintechs seem to face the same challenges and hurdles like access to last mile users, onboarding, and identification. Canza Finance is uniquely positioned to address these challenges and hurdles by utilizing telco technology such as USSD and SMS tech. Also, onboarding users with the right KYC and AML tools, with Canza is tackling by integrated IPFS and Filecoin technology pertaining to a decentralized KYC tool. Canza Finance truly takes a different approach by building products and tools around the natural behaviors of sub-Saharan Africans and integrates our agent network to build trust and communication channels.
Nice, got it. Moving on with the next question from the community. What gives the value of CNZA? What is the role of it in your ecosystem? And what can users do in the Canza Finance ecosystem with using CNZA? That's a loaded question, I know.
Great question, Mark. The Canza token will be tied directly to the revenues that are generated on the protocol. The token will be the keystone that connects all the different products, such as JalaSwap, Jara, and others within the Canza ecosystem. Users can stake the Canza token, and then the fees generated by the protocol will be used to buy back Canza tokens from the open market and distribute these purchased tokens to the stakers. Fully integrated ecosystem.
Okay, well, I hope that answers the questions to the viewer. Now, moving on with the next one. What do you think about the boom of the NFT plus DeFi association that is causing so much interest in the world right now? How does your project take advantage and exploit this reality?
It's great, great, great. NFT is a big topic right now, right? We are very interested in the NFT and DeFi crossovers, which have grown into the market over recent months. Like massive surges, massive interest. My phone has really stopped blowing up from different people trying to contact me about NFTs. But however, most are focusing on the development. We are most focusing on developing core financial instruments within Canza. We have some ideas for potential NFTs and projects. And we're announcing when we're ready. I think 2022 is going to be a great year. And I think with these new financial instruments that we have within our ecosystem, we can integrate that with NFTs. And we think we have the right partners to get those type of projects off. So stay tuned, yeah?
Nice. Okay. Yep. Community, stay tuned for that. More is coming your way. Okay. Question number 8. Given that Canza is a new project in blockchain, the user would like to know what you have guys achieved so far and what are the main projections that you have regarding your ecosystem development.
Loaded question. I'll definitely love to touch upon the highlights of that. So today, right now, we have 7,000 different CELO wallets created via USSD DApp. Today, these 7 wallets are able to perform fundamental functions such as send, receive, and swap CELO gold as well as CELO dollars. We're implementing a DEX market via USSD, utilizing over 200 FX agents based in Nigeria. Our expansion plans are correlated with the release of the Canza token, as well as including dApps to support on-ramp and off-ramps, access to our DeFi infrastructure, and also our cross-border settlement platform. By the end of 2022, we foresee growing our communities of FX agents to 1,000 plus. And then we'll also see a user base more than 150,000 Africans.
Very ambitious. I like it. I like it. Moving on to question number 9. Is Canza Finance a local project or a global project? Is there a plan to create local communities in various languages to let them understand Canza Finance in a better way?
The Canza project is a global project with a local African focus. All our on-chain products will benefit users across the world. However, we focus on developing products related to the African market with future expansions into Latin America, the Middle East, and then Southeast Asia.
Yeah, pretty much nobody wants to be a local project. Everybody wants to go big, right? Why be a local if you can go global?
Scalability, 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 right?
Yeah, cool. Okay, moving on. As you know, COVID-19 has a large impact in the crypto market. So how can your company maintain its project during this pandemic?
Yeah, that's a great question. COVID-19 has such a large impact on the crypto market as well as the traditional markets globally. With the pandemic opening up a lot of eyes towards financial markets and options from people entering into those markets from home, our project enables remote options for the cryptocurrency markets for sub-Saharan Africans. So when we look at so much a big boom within Robinhood and a lot of these trading apps that you can access from your phone, remote has always been it's a big thing within our roadmap, especially within 2022. And we have to integrate that, understanding the times of changing, and make sure that we have access for these different people within different areas of the world.
Yeah, and I would say that COVID had a more positive impact on the crypto market rather than negative, right? Everybody has like a negative connotation to this question, but in reality, it's more of a positive thing as we see it. Maybe for the global economy, not so much, but definitely for the crypto industry. All right, so question number 11. Is there any intention to burn some tokens of supply in the future to stabilize the price, which is a common practice in the crypto industry?
Yes, yeah, token burning. Okay, no worries. As of right now, we've been talking with our teams internally, but there's no intention to burn tokens at the moment. This option will be kept open should price movements require it, but this should only be used in extreme scenario. Our intention would not to be burn any tokens at the time being, but we'll see once we keep getting more within our token milestones and roadmaps in 2022.
Right. Why burn if you're confident in the project, right? I mean, the price is just gonna go get better if all is well. So why get nervous and start burning stuff? Okay, cool. Question number 12. Some projects have 10% dev share to finance their projects for the long run. How does Canza plan on getting income to keep the project up and running?
Okay, perfect. I guess within our team and our investors that have very knowledgeable experience within this space, we have an allocated percentage of tokens for the dev fund, and we also have a 10% share of protocol fees that will go directly to the treasury to ensure long-term revenues. Additionally, any unallocated tokens, example, debt fund tokens that have not been spent or given, will be staked and any proceeds will be provided back to the treasury.
Okay, nice, cool. Moving on, will Canza offer ICO offerings on its platform? What other features and offerings are provided on Canza platform?
So our core products to start with are reminiscence, which via our Canza and the Jara product, our DEX with Jollof Swap, and staking and the lending protocol. Our goal is to develop an entire ecosystem of primitive financial products by adding functionality for synthetic assets, collateralized stablecoins, insurance, and coin launches. So to tie that up in, yes, we do foresee that, especially when we look at SMEs within the African aspect. And yeah, like I said again, stay tuned and join our Discord and our Telegram communities, and you'll be notified for sure.
Guys, stay tuned for that. Make sure that you follow Canza on all their socials to stay up to date and not miss a thing. So question number 14, is your project only for elite investors? How about others with small funds? Is it open to everyone?
Simple question, I guess simple answer. This project is open to everybody. Once we launch, any size investor can access the protocol and invest accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, why limit yourself again, geographically or by economical status, right?
Exactly.
Be open to everyone and the project just flourishes even better.
100%.
Cool. Question number 15. I would love to stake CNZA. How does staking work? What's the minimum amount of CNZA I need to stake? The prospective annual returns and any other information that I need to know. One of the users is asking.
Okay, staking, very good topic, especially when we're talking ecosystems now. Canza staking will use protocol fees to purchase Canza tokens from the open market and distribute these to Canza holders. This will create implicit buy pressure and will connect the protocol revenues directly with the token price. There will be no minimum amount to stake, and returns will be dictated by the combination of protocol fees, number of stakers, and market price of the Canza token, incentivizing early adopters.
Okay, nice. Which group of people is Canza Finance focusing on? How are you planning to attract different communities?
Okay. As the name suggests, in a geographic region, Canza is focused on sub-Saharan African communities initially, but we plan to grow into either emerging market sectors accordingly. We have a big motto here, which is think global, but act local. Once we have our local plan executed and implemented, we will proceed to scale globally. We plan to attract different communities with localized content. Translation of documentations and AMAs in different languages is key to our community growth. Localization of infrastructure is a big fundamental starting point for us, and we look to expand on that also with our go-to-market strategies and initiatives.
Nice. Okay, thank you for that. Many blockchain projects are just on paper and have no real meaning. What practical product is your project using? What plans do you have for a better product in the future?
Great question, Mark. Canza's goal is clear. We want to develop DeFi products to allow sub-Saharan African communities to participate and benefit from financial instruments. Our products are focused on developing primitive financial instruments that can be expanded upon to create more complex financial products. These will allow SMEs to gain exposure or protection from market movements that can impact the day-to-day business.
Okay, thank you for the straightforward answer. Question number 18. How far has Canza come? Yeah, that's a very, very broad question, right?
Great one. Canza's come a long way, I'll be honest with you. Canza Finance officially began in 2020, while we completed the Tachyon Blockchain Accelerator Program run by Consensus and backed by Protocol Labs and Filecoin. Before that, our ideologies and concepts that led to Canza Finance were a combination of proof of concepts and pilots dating back to 2017. So we all remember those days. During that period, the founders of Canza Finance won an internal competition while working as a network engineers at AT&T. So that was myself and Pascal. And that was really reliant on different infrastructure pertaining to reminiscence and stable coins between the US and Mexico. And because I was a global implementation engineer, that was very good insights, and we provided a proof of concept there. So stemming from there, after completing and winning that competition, it was being handed over to AT&T Labs, which grew enough confidence for myself and Pascal to push innovation within our various countries and social impact as the focus. So since those achievements, the founders of Canza, me and Pascal, were heavily involved in gaining experience in the crypto space, winning a grant with the Zcash Foundation, and advising different various projects in the crypto space. In 2019, we began a blockchain API aggregator for African fintechs and financial services. While in the Tachyon Blockchain Accelerator Program, the first cohort to be exact, we pivoted our projects utilizing Web3 and decentralized finance to provide financial services for Africans. And more related to now, 2021, Canza Finance completed a second accelerator backed by Flory Ventures, and that has enabled us to get access into the CELO ecosystem, which led us to release our first version of the solution on a USSD interface and complete our seed investment fundraise to foster future product.
Yeah, you come a long way, guys. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Keep it going. Question number 19. How does Canza see itself with MEXC Global? And what is that you were attracted to MEXC Global?
Yes, there are several avenues for Canza Finance to benefit from MEXC Global. Firstly, MEXC is a world-leading SEX platform with massive trading volumes. Shoei would love to explore the possibilities of facilitating a supply channel between MEXC and our market demand for Pacific cryptocurrencies. Additionally, MEXC will be a global force driving enabling access to the Canza token, tailored towards enabling our DeFi platform across different communities globally, especially within the Asian market as well. In terms of geographics, there's so many activities between crypto communities in Africa and all around Asia, mainly focused on exchanging all values of sorts. Leveraging MEXC Global's network could put us at the forefront of facilitating value exchange for individuals and businesses on both sides of the globe. Potential collaborations with MEXC Global are endless, and we have so many plans to leverage them all.
Okay, yeah, sounds like a solid partnership is coming along. Okay, and we're off to question number 20, the last one from the community. Could you please share the link with our community as well as your social media channels so they can make sure to follow you and be kept up to date on your progress?
I guess this is the easiest question of the day, yeah? Instagram at Canza Finance, Twitter at Canza_finance, Facebook at Canza FinServe, Telegram. I guess we will drop the links in the meta.
Yeah.
Now, and then also in Discord it's just Canza Finance. And like I said, Discord is really where we're going to get the information before everybody else. So please join there.
Cool, guys. Yeah, take note of that and make sure that you follow Canza. Great. So that is the first part of today's interview. And now we're getting to the 6 questions that you have to the community. If you're ready, please go ahead.
6 questions. Okay. What organization did Canza Finance get an education grant for their university education workshop? What organization did Sarkibit/Canza Finance get the award for the greatest social impact award? Filecoin Space 2021 was a major celebration marking the first successful year of the Filecoin mainnet. What was the name of the Filecoin event? Canza Finance is a part of the CELO Alliance of Partners. What is the name of the actual alliance? Canza Finance is a fintech product offering of X Inc. Canza USSD shortcode is on the side of what type of vehicles in Nigeria for marketing?
Thank you, Oyedeji, for answering all of the 20 questions from the community. And guys, if you saw your question among the top 20, make sure that you go ahead and claim the rewards by following the instructions in the description box. Also, if you would like to earn additional bonuses, just go ahead and answer the 6 questions from Oyedeji, put it down in a comment below. We will select the lucky winners, and there you have it. So, Oyedeji, thank you once again for this awesome interview. I really enjoyed it. I had a blast. I hope that this project keeps on growing. I hope that Canza takes it off real big. I wish you all the success. And for everyone who's watching, guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. We will see you in the next episodes.
Peace. Thanks, Mark. Bye.